वावहै। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Repeat once. Anantarupa Anantanama. Adimula Narayana. Anantarupa Anantanama. Adimula Narayana. Anantashayana He Jagannatha. Kamalanayana He Madhava. Anantashayana He Jagannatha. Kamalanayana He Madhava. Karuna एकाग्रेण मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Humble prostrations to one and all present here. So from today onwards, we'll be seeing chapter 6 of Bhagavad Gita. So what is the content of this chapter? This chapter is all about meditation. How many of you have not heard of this chapter before? How many of you have never heard of this chapter? A talk on this chapter? Okay. This is the 6th chapter. So this chapter is sometimes called as Dhyana Yoga, or it is also named as Atma Sanyama Yoga. The whole chapter is about meditation only. So what are the topics which are covered in this chapter? Number 1, Dhyana Yogyata. What is the qualification for meditation? Who is fit for meditation? Topic number 1. Topic number 2, Antaranga Sadhanani. What is the preparation we have to do before sitting at the seat of meditation? In fact, the whole day. How should the whole day go so that my meditation on that day will be successful? What are the preparations? That is called as Bahiranga Sadhanani. General preparation for meditation. That is topic number 2. Topic number 3, Antaranga Sadhanani. At the seat of meditation, what is the preparation to be done? So what is the first one? Dhyana Yogyata, qualification for meditation. Number 2, Bahiranga Sadhana. Bahiranga Sadhanani. What is the general preparation to be done for meditation? Topic number 3, Antaranga Sadhanani. At the seat of meditation, what is the preparation to be done? Topic number 4, Dhyana Surupam. What is the nature of meditation? What is it that you are supposed to do when you are meditating? Dhyana Surupam. Topic number 5, Dhyana Pratibandha. What are the obstacles at the seat of meditation? Dhyana Pratibandha. So naturally, what will be the next topic? Dhyana Pratibandha Parihara. What are the solution to these obstacles? That is topic number 6. And then topic number 7, Dhyana Phalam. What is the result of meditation? What is that which we are going to get? So how many topics? 7 topics. What is the first one? Dhyana Yogyata. Topic number 2, Bahiranga Sadhanani. Topic number 3, Antaranga Sadhanani. Topic number 4, Dhyana Sarupam. Topic number 5, Dhyana Pratibandha. Topic number 6, Parihara. Topic number 7, Dhyana Phalam. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss in these 5 sessions. 5 sessions, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. 5 sessions. So with this introduction, we enter into the text. I hope you all have the book. So repeat once. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Shashthodhyayah. Atma Samyama Yogah. Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Anashritah karma phalam. Karyam karma karoti yah. Sasannyasi cha yogi cha. Na niragnirna chakriyah. Together. Anashritah karma phalam. Karyam karma karoti yah. Sasannyasi cha yogi cha. Na niragnirna chakriyah. So the first verse itself talks about Dhyana Yogyata. Who is a fit person to meditate? Who is the one who, when he sits for meditation, he'll be successful in his meditation? So who will be successful? Bhagavan says only a sannyasi will be successful. Sannyasi. Now the question is, who is a sannyasi? So according to Bhagavad Gītā, who is a sannyasi? Bhagavan makes it very clear. Na niragni, na cha akriya. So this clarity has to be there. Who is a sannyasi? Bhagavan says sannyasi alone will succeed. But then who is a sannyasi? Very clear. Na niragnihi. The one who is without fire. This is a literal translation. So what is meant here is the one who has formally initiated into the order of sannyas. So in this order, you give up some of the householder's duties like Agnihotra in olden times. So one without fire means one who has taken formal initiation into sannyasa order. According to Bhagavan, that is not the definition of a sannyasi. Nacha akriyah. So these are all the notions which we have about a sannyasi. What is the notion we have? A person who has given up family life, a person who has given up professional life, who has renounced the world. Now he is into the Himalayas or some cave and then doing some meditation. The one who has given up all activities of the world. This is our understanding about sannyas. Now here Bhagavan makes it very clear. Na niragnihi, na cha akriyah. Such a person is not a sannyasi. Then according to Bhagavad Gītā, who is a sannyasi? See the first line. Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti yah. This is the definition. The one who performs action in this world performs his duties, karyam karma, but with what attitude? Karma phalam anashritaha. Sasannyasi, such a person is a sannyasi. Can you perform action in this world without expecting results? So what is the definition here? It is actually the definition of a karma yogi. One liner is given here because we are in the 6th chapter. Already Karma Yoga is discussed in the 3rd chapter, so much explanation is not given here. But we will have to spend some time here. Who is a Karma Yogi? And how does a Karma Yogi becomes fit for higher meditation? And also, how a person who has not performed his duties in Karma Yoga spirit, how he becomes unfit for meditation. This has to be understood. So who is a Karma Yogi? So in Karma Yoga, we have 4 principles. What is Karma Yoga? Karma Yoga is this. What is Karma Yoga? Number 1, Kartavya Nirvahanam, performance of one's duties. Number 2, Samyak Acharanam, doing it as best as we can. Number 3, Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, performing our duties as a worship of the Lord. Number 4, Ishvara Prasada Buddhi, when the results come, you receive the result as prasadam from the Lord, as a blessing from the Lord. So these 4 principles, they together constitute what is called as Karma Yoga. So what is the attitude of a Karma Yogi? Karma Yogi's attitude is this: Oh Lord, you have given me this body, you have given me this life, you have given me these abilities and talents, you have given me these resources. This field of action belongs to you. Therefore, since everything belongs to you, my actions, my duties, wherever you have placed me, Bhagavan, I will perform my duty as a worship unto you. This attitude is what is called as attitude of Karma Yoga. So a Karma Yogi performs action for what? Not for the results. Results are secondary. Karma Yogi performs his duties as a worship of his Creator. He is very clear. I am alive because of my Creator, because of God, so therefore my life must be dedicated for God. This is the clarity he has. Generally, how do we perform action? Why do we perform action? The philosophy is we are happy when we get the desired result. So therefore, to get the desired result, we perform action. And when we get the result, we are happy. So therefore, we live our life in order to fulfill our desires. Yes or no? Such a person is called a karmi. So karmi and a karma yogi, this difference has to be understood. Karmi is a person who performs action for the result. Karma yogi is a person who performs action for the sake of the Lord. Right. Karmi and a karma yogi. So now, when a karmi performs action, what will be his state of mind? It will be full of stress, worry, tension, anxiety. Why? Result is going to give me happiness and there is no guarantee I will get what I want. Because the world is uncertain. 2 characteristics of this world is, number 1, everything in this world is perishable. Number 2, everything in this world is uncertain. These are the 2 characteristics of this world. Whatever I have, I don't know how long it will be there with me, because it has to perish. And again, I am striving for something, there is no guarantee I will get it or not. So therefore, any karmi's life will be full of tension, full of worry, full of anxiety. His mind will be full of agitation. Such a person is unfit for meditation. What will happen if he sits for meditation? His mind will be going in 100,000 places. A wandering mind, an agitated mind, an indisciplined mind. Such a person is not fit. Now what about a karma yogi? A karma yogi performs all his action as a worship of God. So now, can he perform actions based on his likes and dislikes? No. So in the whole karma yoga, the discipline is this. Oh God, if you don't like it, I will not do it. If you like it, I will do it. So what is important is not my likes and dislikes. What is important is what you like. Are you able to see the discipline here? There is something which is right, and God always wants me to do the right thing, the righteous thing, the dharmic thing. There is something which is right, but I don't like doing it. What will a karmi do? Karmi will not do. What will a karma yogi do? He will do it. If there is something right, I will do it, even though I may not like it. And if there is something wrong, I will not do it, even though I may love doing it. Are you able to see a karma yogi sacrifice? That's why the third chapter, the main term is yajna. Yajna means sacrifice. I sacrifice my likes and dislikes to please my Lord. Bhagavan, you must be happy. And to make you happy, I will do what you want me to do. This is the discipline. There will be struggle, no doubt, because I have to work against my likes and dislikes. Now, how will I know that God is pleased with me? How will I know? Peace of mind. How will I know God is displeased with me? Disturbance of the mind. This is the way. Whenever I am doing something against His wish, there is a feeling of guilt. There is conscience prick. From within I am disturbed. That disturbance is an indication that my Creator is not happy with me. And whenever I am walking the righteous path, there is a sense of fulfillment. That sense of fulfillment is an indication that my Creator is happy with me. So this is that voice which that karma yogi listens and decides whether he is the right path or the wrong path. Now this is a big struggle because you are struggling against your likes and dislikes, you are struggling against your vasanas. And every time you struggle against your vasanas, you conquer your vasanas. If you live a life based on your vasanas, you strengthen your vasanas. When you fight against your vasanas, you conquer your vasanas. You conquer your likes and dislikes. So this is the way a karma yogi lives his life. So what is the purpose of living his life? To please God. This has to be properly understood, because many times this karma yoga is not properly understood. People think karma yoga means performing action, not caring for the result. And many times it takes a negative connotation. Carelessly do something. That is not karma yoga. And please keep this in mind, without expecting result, you cannot do anything. But when karma yoga says without expecting result, what it means is without insisting about results. Whatever we do, we have to plan. We have to plan. We have to expect a certain result. For example, when we are conducting a yajna like this, we must know how many people are going to come, isn't it? When a function is organized, we must know how many people are going to come, because food, drink, etc. have to be arranged. Expectation is there. Planning is not the problem. The problem is insistence. I want this and this alone. This insistence is what is criticized. So a karma yogi has no insistence. Karma yogi knows that result will come. It will come because the Lord is the one who gives the results to everyone. But most importantly, am I pleasing my Lord, my Creator, with my action? This is his only concern. This is the lifestyle of a karma yogi. So in the process, what happens as he lives the life of karma yoga? Slowly, he wins over all his likes and dislikes. Because his actions are based on do's and don'ts of the scriptures. His actions are based on vidhi nishedha of the shastras. His actions are based on righteousness. His actions are based on right and wrong. His actions are not based on likes and dislikes. So in this process there is a struggle. And in this struggle what happens? The mind becomes pure. In such a pure mind, this person experiences the presence of God. Such a person becomes fit for meditation. So the first line of this chapter, Anashritah karma phalam karyam karma karotiyah. It gives the qualification for successful meditation. Any Tom, Dick and Harry cannot meditate. That's the point. Live an intelligent life. This is the qualification. Live a licentious life and sit half an hour for meditation. No, it won't work. As Puja Gurudev used to say, to have a successful half an hour of meditation, you must prepare yourself for 23.5 hours. The whole life must be geared towards that. Clean living, disciplined living, righteous living is absolutely essential for successful meditation. Anashritah karma phalam karyam karma karotiyah. Sasanyasi cha yogi cha. Now, two terms are used here, sannyasi and a yogi. What Bhagavan is trying to say is, such a yogi is a sannyasi. Now, what does it mean? What Bhagavan is pointing out here is, it doesn't matter whether you have taken formal sannyas or not, it has no value. The question is, how are you living your life? One person may be a grihasthashrami, a householder. Another person may be a formal sannyasi. It doesn't matter. So in Bhagavad Gita, when the term yogi is used, in this context, it means a householder. Sannyasi means a formal sannyasi. So two paths are given. So this discussion comes in the 5th chapter. Arjuna asks, Bhagavan, I understand that God realization is the ultimate goal of life, but which path is better? This is how the 5th chapter begins. Which path is better? Because in this world we find two categories of people. Both of them have the same goal, the goal of God realization. One person enters into family life, wife, children, etc., family duties. But his goal remains to be God realization only. This is one path, the path of grihasthashrami. The other path is the path of sannyasa. Among these two, between these two paths, which is superior? This question is asked. At that time, Bhagavan makes it very clear. Neyasya nitya sannyasi yona dveshtina kamshati Nirdvando hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Know him to be a true sannyasi. Yona dveshtina kakshati, who is free from likes and dislikes. Who is he? Nirdvandvaha, free from the pairs of opposites. So the same idea is mentioned here. One person may say, God has put me in this environment where I have to be amidst family members. So what? The world belongs to God. All these responsibilities also has given by God. Why should I renounce the world? I will strive for God realization, remaining in the world, fulfilling all my duties and responsibilities. This is one way of thinking. So they enter into Grihasthashrama. What is another way of thinking? The purpose is God realization. Why should I enter into the world? Give up family and let me 100% concentrate only on God realization. Such people take formal sannyas. So the question is, which path is better? Bhagavan says, both the paths are same. Same idea is mentioned here. Sasannyasi cha yogi cha. Because challenges are the same. Whether you take the formal sannyas or whether you enter into Grihasthashrama, what is the challenge? The challenge is winning over the imperfections of the mind. Challenge is the same. Just because you take formal sannyas, you don't escape from your mind. You may escape from the world. But can you escape from the mind and the imperfections of the mind? Challenge is the same. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya, the negativities of the mind. How does it matter where you are? You will have to face your own mind. My greatest enemy is my ego. Whether I am a sannyasi or a grihasthashrami, I have to win over it. Likes and dislikes, I have to win over it. Ahankara, mamakara, I have to win over it. How does it matter whether a person takes sannyasa or enters into grihasthashrama? Winning over the mind. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Mind alone is a cause of bondage. Mind alone is a cause of liberation. So then, one person chooses the path of sannyas, the other person chooses the path of grihasthashrama. It doesn't matter which path you choose. The point is this: you will have to win over your mind, the likes and dislikes of your mind. Only then you can successfully meditate. Continuing, see verse number 2. Yam sannyāsamiti prāhuhu yogam tam vidhi pandava nahya sannyasta sankalpaha Yogī bhavati kaścana Yam sannyāsamiti prāhuhu Yogam tam vidhi pandava Nahya sannyasta sankalpaha Yogī bhavati kaścana. Hey Arjuna, Yam sannyasam iti prahuhu, that which is called as sannyas, tam yogam vidhi. Sannyasa and yoga, it's both one and the same. Both the paths are one and the same. Because, Bhagavan, why do you say that? Both these paths are same. Same means both are equally effective in taking us to the ultimate truth. Bhagavan, why do you say the same? I say it because asanyasta sankalpaha kaścana yogina bhavati. What has to be done to become fit for meditation is Sannyasta Sankalpaha. He has to be that. Qualification for meditation is only one. What is it? Sannyasta Sankalpaha. Sankalpa sannyasa has to be good. What is true sannyas? Now this is another expression or definition of sannyasi. What is sannyasa? Sannyasa of sankalpa is true sannyasa, not outer sannyasa. Inner sannyasa is more important. What do you mean by inner sannyasa? Sankalpa sannyasa is called inner sannyasa. What do you mean by sannyasa of sankalpa? So we have to understand what is sankalpa. Sankalpa means samyak kalpana. Kalpana means imagination. Samyak means very well. So all the chatterings of the mind with the purpose of seeking happiness from the world, all these chatterings are called sankalpa. As long as the mind thinks that external world is the source of my happiness, external things, beings and situations, as long as the mind thinks that external things, beings and situations are the source of my happiness, what will the mind think? The mind will always think of how to procure that thing, how to be with that being, and how to create that situation. Yes or no? This constant planning, thinking, brooding, imagining of the mind is what is called as sankalpa. Have you understood? So how will sankalpa express itself, manifest itself? It will manifest as wandering mind. It will manifest as chattering mind. So at the seat of meditation, if my understanding is that happiness has to come from the outer world, happiness has to come by adjusting the outer world, if this is my understanding about the world, if this is my understanding about the source of happiness, what will the mind do? The mind will constantly think of the outer world. This thinking of the outer world with this erroneous notion that outer world is the source of my happiness, this thinking is called sankalpa. Have you understood? For example, somebody shouted at you. Now, how will a mind filled with sankalpa behave? How dare he shouted at me? I am hurt. I will teach him a lesson. Why did he speak like this to me? I have done so much to him. He was never thankful. Rather, he is such an ungrateful fellow. You understand? This line of thinking is called sankalpa. Now at the seat of meditation, what are you doing? You are thinking of that person. How to avoid that person? I am just giving one example. Suppose something has given joy to you. Something. How to get that thing? What are the different sources of getting that thing? How to get more of that thing? Who are my competitors who will prevent me from getting that thing? How to finish those competitors? You see, this is called as sankalpa. The moment you are attached to a thing, the mind starts thinking of procuring that thing, and in the process all those thought processes that you undergo, that is called as sankalpa. So where is this sankalpa arising? It is arising from this wrong notion that external world is the source of my happiness. What is the truth? The truth is, my own self is the source of all happiness. The consciousness in me is Satchit Ananda. Ananda has to come from me. I am the source of all bliss. If this is your understanding, then the mind will not think about all these worldly things. The mind will readily withdraw itself from the world and abide in consciousness. Are you able to follow?
Yes.
So therefore it doesn't matter whether you are an external sannyasi or an external grihasthashram. It is possible that you are an external sannyasi, but then you are worrying now. How will I run my ashram? How will I increase my disciples? That guru is having more disciples than me. What is the mind doing now? Sankalpa. You see? That's why Bhagavan said, it doesn't matter who you are externally. Internally, have you given up this sankalpa? Then you are fit for meditation. Have you educated your mind properly? Have you lived an intelligent life? Unless you have learned to live intelligently in this world, there is no way you can drop this world. These are the two stages. First, learn to intelligently live in this world. Second, at the seat of meditation, intelligently drop the world. That is what is mentioned in the next verse, verse number 3. Arurukshormunir yogam karma karanamuchyate yogarudhasya tasyaiva shamah karanamuchyate arurukshormunir yogam karma karanamuchyate yogarudhasya tasyaiva shamah karanamuchyate. Yes, for a beginner, arurukshoho munehe yogam karma karanam uchyate. For a beginner, yogam arurukshoho munehe, the one who wants to ascend to the path of yoga, for such a seeker, meaning for a beginner, karma karanam uchyate. For him the means is karma. Here karma means karma yoga. For the beginner, the path is karma yoga. Yogarudhasya tasyaiva. For an advanced seeker, what is his path? Shamaha karanam uchyate. Quietening the mind is the path. So there are two paths. One is a path for the beginner, the other is a path of the advanced. So in spirituality you have two paths. What will happen if a beginner enters into the advanced path of meditation? So two paths. Beginner path is path of action. Advanced path is path of meditation. What will happen if a beginner takes the path of meditation? So that verse comes in chapter 3. Karmendriyani sanyamya yahaste manasasmaran indriyarthan vimudhatma मिथ्याचारस्य उच्यते. Karmendriyani sanyamya. Ya aste, who is seated, controlling all the sense organs. But what is he doing with his mind? Indriyarthan manasa smaran. Mind is constantly wandering, thinking of all objects, full of likes and dislikes. This is what will happen. If I am a beginner and if I try to meditate, mind will wander. That wandering mind itself is a proof that mind is not yet fit for meditation. Mind is not yet prepared. So each of us, we can give a certificate to ourselves. At the seat of meditation, what is happening to your mind? Is it under your control or is mind controlling you? This is the test. So here Bhagavan says, if you find that you are not able to control the mind, if you find that mind is wandering, don't worry. Your path is the path of Karma Yoga. You don't have to waste time sitting for meditation hours. That is not going to help you. You will just waste your time. At the most, you will sit at the seat of meditation and sleep off. Because after wandering, mind gets tired and goes to sleep. So, don't waste your time. 15-20 minutes you can sit. To know how much you have become a slave of your mind. That will be a good help. I must know that I am imperfect. That intense pain that I am imperfect will intensify your desire to do more sadhana. That way, this 15-20 minutes of sitting will help. The more and more I am intensely aware of my imperfection, my lack of control over the mind, the more and more I am intensely aware, mumukshutvam becomes strong. Desire for liberation becomes strong. That is very good. So, the path for the beginner is a path of Karma Yoga. Perform your duties, perform all seva activities, but with the attitude of worship of the Lord. In this process, what will happen? Mind will become pure. What is a sign that mind has become pure? Such a mind will readily listen to your commands at the seat of meditation. This tug of war doesn't last for long. Mind is pulling you towards the world, you are pulling the mind towards God. It becomes more and more effortless. Now what is the situation? Now also there is effortlessness. The mind is pulling me towards the world. That is effortlessness. But it should become the other way effortless. What is it? We easily pulling the mind from the world and making it meditate upon the Lord. Once this effortlessness starts coming, then your sadhana becomes transformed from karma sadhana to dhyana sadhana. This is that mark, the transition. Arurukshor muner yogam karma karanam uchyate yogarudhasya tasyeva shama karanam uchyate. Bhagavan, so you said there are two paths. One is a path for the beginner and the other is a path for the advanced. Bhagavan, how will I know that I don't belong to the beginner, I belong to the advanced? Because everybody wants to be the advanced path only. So that question is answered in verse number 4. Yada hinendriyartheshu na karmasvanushajjate Sarva Sankalpa Yogarudhastadochyate Yada hinendriyartheshu na karmasvanushajyate Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi Yogarudhastadochyate. Such a person tada yogarudha tada uchyate. Such a person then can be called as yogarudha, who has become fit to ascend the peak of yoga. When is it? Yada na indriyartheshu anusajjate na karmasu anushajjate. When a person anushajjate is not attached. Attached to what? Indriyartheshu. Attached to the sense objects. When a person is free from the attachments of sense objects, or na karmasu, when he is not attached to actions or the results, then understand he has become a yogarudha. So in the world, remember this person is not escaping the world. He is in the world. He is amidst all sense objects. He is performing his duties. Even while living in the world, amidst the sense objects, if his mind is not attached to the sense objects, he has attained the highest. So his sense organs interact with the sense objects because it is necessary, you can't avoid. But once the need is over, he is able to withdraw his sense organs from the sense objects effortlessly. Effortlessness in application, effortlessness in withdrawal. This is a sign of a healthy state of mind. What is our condition? We apply and we get stuck there. We can't pull it out. You know, sometimes when you, with a knife, when you cut the cake and you remove, that cake is stuck with the knife. Or sometimes when you serve rice and all that, the rice is stuck. So next time when you are serving, it's so much stuck that nothing comes out. This is a state of an unhealthy mind. The mind engages in something, but when it comes out, it carries the impressions. And now we are facing another situation, but the mind is still lingering with the past impression of the past situation. You see, the healthy state of mind is you interact with the situation, solve the matter, analyze it, conclude, finish it, withdraw the mind. Mind is fresh to face the second situation. You handle that situation, everything is over, mind is withdrawn. So the example given is that of a mirror. Something is, object A is in front of mirror, mirror reflects A. Object A is taken away, object B is kept. What will the mirror do? Effortlessly drops object A, it takes up object B. This is the sign of a perfectly healthy mind. This is what is being said. Indriyartheshu na anushajyate, karmasu na anushajyate. This is a challenge. This is called as yoga. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. Dexterity in action is yoga. The path of spirituality is not escaping from the world. As Puja Gurudev used to beautifully say, Vedanta is not freedom from action, it is freedom in action. You are performing your duties. You are in the world. You have so many responsibilities. You are not escaping from it. But even when you are doing it, there is a healthy detachment. You don't get stuck in things, beings and situations. Such a person, when he sits for meditation, what will he experience? When he sits, some few worldly thoughts will come, but he is easily able to withdraw his mind, because while living he is able to do. While interacting with the objects itself he is able to do that. At the seat of meditation, there is no effort at all. Easily the mind detaches from the worldly objects. It is able to attach to the Supreme Self. So this is called as, see the term, Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi. This is called as Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasa. So you will find that Bhagavan himself, he will introduce a term and he will explain that term. So Sankalpa is a term which Bhagavan has introduced. Now he has to explain what is that Sankalpa, because Sankalpa can mean resolve also. So many meanings are there for Sankalpa. It is my Sankalpa. So there Sankalpa means a resolve. But in this context, what is the meaning of Sankalpa? So Bhagavan himself is explaining. Expression of healthy detachment from sense objects and actions, it expresses as renunciation of Sankalpa. When there is no Sankalpa, how will that mind behave? Or when there is Sankalpa, how will the mind behave? So we are sitting for meditation and something comes up, some person, and immediately, depending upon the intensity of raga dvesha associated with that person, mind gets into a whirlpool. It is sucked into it. Constantly when we think of that person and all the incidents associated with that person, and I completely forget that I sit here not to meditate upon that person, but to meditate upon God. You see? These are all the problems of Sankalpa. Mind getting stuck somewhere. Mind getting stuck in something. So this is a good exercise we can do. What are the different whirlpools where I get stuck? Who are the people in my life who have become whirlpools? It can be a whirlpool of raga or it can be a whirlpool of dvesha. Both are whirlpools only. You think of that person and got carried away by either the emotion of attachment or the emotion of hatred. Bas. You are carried away. That whirlpool sucks you. You are helplessly thinking about that person. All the incidents associated with that person. All the virtues and vices of that person. This is called a Sankalpa. If you are attached, then you are thinking how I can be with that person. If you are having hatred, then you will think of how I can avoid that person. Mind gets into that. Sankalpa. What about a healthy mind? Yes, there are times when you have to think of an issue. Planning is necessary. You do the planning, you do the analysis, you conclude, Once it is controlled, you withdraw the mind. A healthy mind plans, an unhealthy mind worries. There's a huge difference. They appear to be similar. A worrying mind says that no, I'm planning. You are not planning. What is the difference? When you are planning, you are in control of your mind. You are in control of your thoughts. In worrying, you are controlled by your thoughts. So one test is this, to know whether I am worrying or planning. What is the test? Suddenly stop. Whatever you are doing, now for the next 5 minutes I am not going to think. I am not going to entertain thoughts in this regard. Are you able to do it? Then you are planning. If you are getting carried away, then you are worrying. So planning is sankalpa sannyasa. Worrying is sankalpa. So it doesn't matter whether you are a sannyasi or a grihastha-ashrami. This is what you have to pay attention to. What are you doing with your mind? How efficiently you are able to control the mind? How much your mind is listening to you? As the mind becomes more and more pure, as the mind becomes more and more free from ragadvesha. You see, very important term is ragadvesha. As the mind becomes more and more free from ragadvesha, you are able to withdraw the mind. That stickiness is called raga. Mind is like a sticker. It sticks. If the sticker is very strong, how much ever you pull, does it come? Isn't it? See that papers, we stick and then we remove it also. It doesn't harm the surface. Some stickers are, you pull it and the entire thing comes out. The whole paint comes out. Whatever the surface may be. Sometimes the paper itself is torn. Very strong adhesive. Raga is there, is that adhesive. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi. This is the training we have to give to the mind. So when we live a life of karma yoga, slowly, mind becomes weak in ragadvesha. Intense likes and dislikes slowly transforms into preferences. Preferences is okay. I prefer this, but even if I don't get it, it's okay. Preferences will be there, you can't avoid it, that's fine. But insistence, that is something to be avoided. Insistence means what? I want this alone, otherwise my life is incomplete. If we can transform insistences into preferences, that itself is a great victory. So, once the mind has been trained in this way, purified in this way, meditation becomes very easy. So this is Dhyana Yogyata. So at the seat of meditation, even when the mind wanders into things, means and situations, you are able to withdraw it without much effort. Then you see the benefits of meditation. How do you know whether you are meditating properly or not? Your mind listens. listens to you. And the mind is able to abide in the self, abide in consciousness. It is able to remember the Lord, whichever the language you may use. Two different languages are there. Language of devotion, language of knowledge. What will be the language of devotion? Remembering the Lord, remembering the lotus feet of the Lord. All these are the language of devotion. What is language of knowledge? Abiding in the self. Being in the state of being. Being in the here and now. They are all language. See? Remaining as a witness. That's the language of knowledge. But both are same. Emotional people prefer to use the language of devotion. Intellectual people prefer to use the language of knowledge. Both are one and the same. One is the language of the mind, the other is the language of the intellect. One is the language of the heart, the other is the language of the head. So effortlessly your mind listens to you. It withdraws from the world and abides in the self. If this is happening, so at the end of meditation, what will you experience? Peace. If the mind is truly abiding in consciousness, you will experience peace. Why? Because the nature of consciousness is bliss. This is a proof that meditation has been perfect. Don't mistake sleep to be a perfect meditation. Many times people ask, Swamiji, half an hour, I don't know how it went by. But I am very refreshed, Swamiji. That refreshment is not out of meditation. It is out of sleep. If you did not know what happened, don't mistake it to be samadhi. It is pure sushupti only. There is chit aspect, alert, vigilant. You are consciously aware of what is happening. After that, when you get up fresh, yes, it is meditation. Successful meditation cannot happen without awareness. Because you are meditating on awareness, how can you be unaware of awareness? What kind of meditation is it? Swamiji, I am meditating on awareness, but I was unaware. These are all self-tests to rate the quality of meditation. Yada hinendriyartheshu na karmasu anushajyate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yogarudha tada uchyate. So such a quality mind alone can do quality meditation. That mind which is healthily detached from everything of the world, it has only one priority, God. Such a mind which is thoroughly educated in this truth, that God alone is the first priority of my life, such a mind will easily withdraw and easily get attached. Detachment, attachment. Only two things to be done. Detached from the world, attached to God. How efficiently mind is detaching from the world and how efficiently it is attaching to God. Bas, that is meditation. This is the way mind has to be trained while living in the world. So living in the world is associated with meditation. Intelligent living in the world will lead to successful meditation. This way the mind has to be trained. Therefore, see the next verse. Very famous verse. uddharedātmanātmānam nātmānamavasādayet ātmaiva hyātmano bandhuh ātmaiva ripurātmanah uddharedātmanātmānam nātmānamavasādayet ātmaiva hyātmano bandhuh ātmaiva ripurātmanah. Uddharet Atmana Atmanam Uddharet. May you lift yourself by yourself. Atmanam Uddharet Atmana Uddharet. Na Atmanam Avasadayet. May you not degrade yourself. Because Atma eva Atmanah bandhuh. Atma eva Atmanah ripuh. Your own mind is your best friend. Your own mind is your worst enemy. Therefore, this is the effort to be done. Improve the quality of your mind. Because the whole meditation is to be done with the mind. It is a mind which has to detach from the world. It is the mind which has to attach to God. Everything has to be done with the mind. So therefore, improve the quality of your mind. Mind alone is our best friend. Mind alone is our worst enemy. It is not only for meditation, it is for everything. What kind of training have you given to your mind? That way, that mind will behave with you. Exactly like our children. If I have trained my child in the wrong way, once he grows up, he will behave in the same way to me. If I have given good values, then fine, my child will become an asset for me in the future. Our mind is also like our child. What training are you giving? What kinds of likes and dislikes are you cultivating? For a chain smoker, or a drunkard, or a drug addict, who is the greatest enemy? Don't say it is the drinks and the drugs. No, his own mind. Our own mind is our friend. Our own mind is our enemy. That inimical mind, it will drag us into all those unwanted things, unwanted places, and make us all kinds of wrong things, make us do all kinds of wrong things. I know that something is wrong, but still I am helplessly doing it. Who is making me do it? My own mind. Janami adharmam nachame nivritti. Janami dharmam nachame pravritti. Who said it? Duryodhana. Duryodhana is saying, oh Lord, I know that this is good, but I am not able to do it. I know this is bad, but I am not able to refrain myself from doing it. You see? Our own mind is our enemy. Our own mind is our friend. Bhagavan, who is that inimical mind and who is that friendly mind? Next verse. Much more elaboration. Bandhuratmatmanastasya yenatmaivatmana jitah anatmanastu shatrutve vartetatmaiva shatruvat bandhuratmatmanastasya आत्मनस्त्वस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. Yena atmana atma jitah. Now in this verse so many atmas are there. It's full of atmas only. Yena atmana atma jitah tasya atmanah atma eva bandhuh. For the one who has conquered his mind, for him that mind becomes his bandhu, friend. But anatmanah, those who have never paid any attention of disciplining the mind, lived a life of licentiousness, total indiscipline. For him, Atma eva shatruvat shatrutve varteta. His own mind becomes inimical to him. So this is exactly what we'll find at the seat of meditation also. I want the mind to meditate on God, that mind is not available. It drags me to the world of objects. I become miserable. So what is being discussed here? Yes, Dhyana Yogyata. Preparation of the mind is absolutely essential for meditation. More of it we will see tomorrow. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.